Well, I went back to the honey hole down in Castle Rock, Bogey's Records. There was a few that I was interested in, and this time I spent more time actually digging in the racks. And Jesus, I can't go back to Bogey's. I don't think I don't think I can afford it. But there was so much good stuff there. And, I don't really have any Thin Lizzy. Tons. They had lots different albums of theirs in great shape. Frigid Pink. Just I've seen a couple. They had ones I hadn't seen before. A lot of other kind of hard rocking bands. Just a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna show you what I picked up. Or was a little crazy on. But again, most of these prices were below medium price in Discogs. There's only a couple that were high. For the most part, it was really, really good. And we'll begin with this. This is Art Blakey's Orgy and Rhythm. This came out in 1957. This is the 1965 press, though, so it's not from 57. But the price was great, and this thing still goes. Even this 65 goes for a lot of money. On Blue Note, there are just a few scratches on this. For the most part, the vinyl is extremely clean. It looks just really, really good. Really excited that was still there. Nice inner sleeve, which is always good to see. So, yeah, this a really good deal. I mean, it's about half of what the medium price in Discogs is what I got that for. Not quite that, but it was still very, very good price. This was neat. This here is an original. I think from 65. Let me see here. I actually put this stuff in Discogs. I just have to always remember to look on here. 1962. Howlin' Wolf Sings the Blues. Now the cover. There's tape here. Okay, so you can see some tape here. So is it in perfect condition? No, but again, price-wise, what I got and what it goes for, half of what medium is. This one is scratched up, if you can't see it. So the vinyl is not great on this. And it doesn't skip, it plays through, but it's not the most cleanest sounding. But, when I look at media, it's half. I mean, they priced it well. And I mean, when do you see original Howlin' Wolf? So I grabbed that. From my friend Michael, ML Blue 535 down in Michigan, MI Blue. He talked to me about Jade Warrior. He showed me, Jade Warrior, came off of the Vertigo label. So I saw Jade Warrior. They had a lot of Jade Warrior there. But there's only one that had the Vertigo label. I just am I a big fan of Jade Warrior? I don't know. I'd have to listen to them more. Not necessarily. You also have this cool, you have the strip there. And was that a promo? And a, white label promo. Very neat. Very, very nice. So some of these I haven't listened to. I will be listening to them. You'll see them on the early morning Sunday show whenever I get to them. But yeah, promo with Vertical Swirl, Jade Warrior. Here was a first press, Amboy Dukes on Mainstream, and it's their self-titled album. A little dirty on the back. As far as the vinyl goes, it is really clean. Mainstream label. It's very, very well taken care of. The guy that had this collection, he started collecting, I believe, when he was 11 years old, buying albums, and took care of them. And again, just a nice, shows what he's done. Am I a huge Amboy Dukes fan? Not really, but I saw it. The price was good, and I thought, you know what, might as well. Let's give this thing a whirl, So I haven't listened to that. This was really cool. It's a first press of ZZ Top's first album, and it's in the shrink, man. It's in the shrink still. This thing, clean as a whistle. Hey, there's nothing on. You know, I was going to get that new Rhino release of this album, and then I saw this, and I thought, wow, look how nice that is. And so, you know, even the there's the sleeve, just absolutely beautiful condition on this. And again, I haven't had a chance to play it, but yeah, super good first press on that. Really good price. Again, his price to sell. David Bowie. I did not buy more. I only bought one, and there's still a lot. It tempted me. Most are 12 inches. So, Under the God by David Bowie, Tin Machine. And side one has Under the God, Sacrifice Yourself. Side two has The Interview. I love Under the God. I thought that was just a phenomenal song. You know, I had this CD when it came out. It was okay, but Under the God was it for me. And so I was hoping that this would still be there because I really wanted to get this for my last visit. I bought John Prime's Revenge last time, a OG of John Prime's Revenge. Well, they also had Bruised Orange there and a couple others, but this is a highly regarded John Prime album. Again, just super good price. This thing is extremely clean. It's in the shrink wrap, original shrink wrap. And there we go, Asylum, and it's have the original. Isn't that nice? Am I a huge John Prine fan? No, I used to have more in my first collection, but I've been enjoying it and liking it. And I know this was a highly regarded album. I thought, you know, I need to get this, so I did. I've been looking for this one on my list, Kansas Left Overture. It's my Prague album. We'll call it that. This is the first Kansas album I ever bought. I did like it. This is a much later one, but again, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And I mean, how can you say no? Nothing special on the inner sleeve. That's the thing I do miss. The original. If I found a really good original Left Overture, the inner sleeve is very good. It has the pictures, has the lyrics, and I would really like to have that. But this thing, I haven't listened to it. Will sound fantastic. Another one on my podcast, I did with Jim Gleason. We talked about AM Gold. And I had, again, I used to have tons of AM Gold albums, those one-hit wonders. But there was one I didn't have. I go, God, I really should have that. Blue Swede. There it was. And it is, like, just beautiful, perfect. Look at them coats, man. Oh, man, look at that. Talk about warm. Just the condition is just incredible. It is just so nice. And then, you ready for this one? This is neat. I didn't even know that this was here at the time. Hey, there they are. And we have, look at this. Blue Suede, as a group, was born in Sweden. It's typed up about them. Isn't that neat? It has everything. There's some EMI. Yeah, a sheet to talk about Blue Swede. Isn't that just, those are the things that us collectors just go, oh, that's cool. And, yeah, that was really cool. Oh, but there's more. And the prices were wonderful. Did I spend too much? I'm going to say yes, I did. But you're just not going to find, I'm not going to find this. Do I have any Chuck Berry? No. Do I say, hey, I need to play Chuck Berry? No. What happens if Chuck Berry's in really good shape? Okay. We'll give it a go. So here we got Chuck Berry's Fresh Berries, and this is the stereo version of it. And again, vinyl, extreme clean. There is a few scratches on here. Nothing big, nothing bad. They don't tick. They don't make any sounds. But looks good. And there was, oh, I went out of order kind of. Let me show you this one. The Seeds. Now, this is not a first because here it is. They have the advertisement for the song Pushing Too Hard. But it did come out the same year. So that took off. And what was it, 66 this came out? Just trying to, yeah, 66. And the album can't stick. This is just a later edition that came out that year. And it is extreme clean. The vinyl is beautiful. When's the last time you'd get a garage rock album that has like no scratches on it? Like there is a few of these hairlines, so you can see some when you get it in there, but you don't hear them. And the cover looks great, and this is in mono. That was an exciting. That was I just couldn't believe no one's picked this up. What's going on? We had this Howlin' Wolf, Howlin' Wolf in London. This came out later, I think around 75, 76 or something like that is when this came out. Let's see, I probably have it here, 78. But it's an uncolored version. Now, I have a colored version of it, but I thought, isn't that neat? This is the one where they didn't do anything. Again, the vinyl, 78, is in beautiful condition. Very, very nice condition. Really looks great. Yeah, that was fun to have. Back to Chuck Berry. We have Chuck Berry in London. And Chuck Berry in London, just getting my notes here. Because I have almost all this in Discogs already, believe it or not. And maybe this is one of them I don't have in Discogs. I don't yet. But it is, again, on Chess Records. And that's why I was buying these. I mean, look at that cool Chess label. Again, I don't see Chess Records out there much anymore. And, you know, it's so I bought this. And, yeah, again, not a huge fan, but I didn't pay tons of money for it. But to get something this clean and nice, I'll put it on. Chances are I'm really going to like it. I'm going to enjoy it. So I'm going to be happy about that. This is the one I paid too much on. Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits. It's in, you know, fairly good shape. You could see we got some, you know, discoloration here and there. And the vinyl, again, it's extremely clean. Very, very nice. It looks really good. This one came out in 64, and it's in mono, and of course it has all the hits. This, though, I did pay, you know, medium. This goes for 14, and I wound up paying 22. This is the one album I paid more than medium. And I was kind of sorry. They had a lot. They had like 3-4 copies of this. This was the best looking copy. I think, so looking at medium, they were probably saying, well, that is better than medium, better than the others, so I paid more. Then for those blues guys, Bobby Gass, if you're watching, you notice there's some blues and early rock and roll. Little Walter, I used to have this one, Boss Blues Harmonica. And we got the opening on there. Not a super expensive album, but it is some good blues on Chess, and the vinyl is just, it looks like he played these albums once, folks. That's how they look. We played them once and put them back, and we got some more records. Kind of like how a lot of our collections go, you know? Yeah, play them a few times, they go in there, maybe they come out, maybe they don't. And the final one, Bo Diddley's Another Dimension. My friend JT up in Traverse City goes, you didn't pull that Bo Diddley, Another Dimension. Now, this is actually a repress that was done, I think, 2006. So this is not an original, obviously. But JT thought it was a really good album. And yeah, it's different. And again, I'll cover that more on an early morning Sunday show. But yeah, it's different. So that's what I found. This at Bogey's West store. I was just like, wow, okay, this is pretty cool stuff here. And there was just so much more I would have loved to have had, but yeah, yeah, that's enough, and I kind of got to pull back. But man, the stuff that they got in those bins. All right, thanks you for hanging out and seeing all that stuff. Now I got to go put it and eventually on a Sunday show. We'll show it again. Thanks, everyone. Bye.